Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Nick, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Supe'rVape'r E-nail vaporizer kit. Nice little piece of equipment that you can use with all of your solids, concentrates, tinctures, and liquids of different kinds. We'll get a nice detailed look and some close-ups of this in just a second over at the table. So let's head over there. Here we are. Supe'rVape'r E-nail kit. It does come in a nice little case here. A little engraving on the front. Pretty nice. Smaller size, not too big. And inside, it does come with everything you need to get started. It comes with a charger. It takes a USB plug and then screws into your battery there. It also comes with a wall plug charger adapter. So you can plug that USB right into there and plug it into the wall. It will also plug into most standard cell phone USB charger blocks and laptops or PCs USB ports. So this is how the assembly comes originally, straight out of the package. This top piece here, this is a standard CE4 style tank with upgraded silica glass wicking inside there, non-replaceable coil. That's basically for any of your tinctures or liquids or glycerin-based concoctions for a looser, more liquidy type of medication or anything like that. Would go in here. You can also use this for your nicotine. So yeah, it's a nice little add-on. You just get that with the kit. No matter which kit you get, you are always going to get the second style of CE4 tank. This part right here, this is your battery. This is a 650 battery. That's just telling you how big of a capacity for a certain voltage to come out of this battery. It will last you at least a day if you're really vaping on it real hard. If you're not, you're only taking a few here or there during the day, this could last you quite a few days in a row. Real easy to charge using your charger. As we saw before, you just screw it onto the charging base, plug that into your USB adapter, and then this light here will turn red to let you know it is connected and charging, and then it will turn green when it's all set and ready to come undone. One little trick to undoing this to make sure your battery lasts as long as it can is before unplugging this from the wall, be sure to take the battery off of the charger first and then disconnect this from the wall or the PC or wherever. That's just a little tip there. So this piece right here, this is the SuperVape'r E-nail itself. It is an attachment for the battery that we showed you before. Nice and simple, sleek and discreet. Really easy to tuck away once it's assembled on here. Really small, fits right in the palm of your hand, tucks away nice and easy, all black so you can keep it hidden, walk around, you know, keep it simple, keep it light, keep it discreet. I like that, and it works really nicely. So let me show you the inside of that. On the inside of your SuperVape'r E-nail battery, this is basically just a mouthpiece here. Keep it clean. That's my only suggestion for that. And this here is the base and the coil element, which is replaceable for the nail kit itself. It does look familiar if you've seen other vaporizers. So it is a silica wick that crosses through inside a stainless steel cup with Kenthal wire down in the bottom there. Basically that just gives you a nice even heating element as far as the glass and the wire go. And then all other things considered, it's convenient because it's small and nice and easy to clean, which I'm going to show you all about right now. This is threaded on the bottom of the base where it connects to the cuff, so that is something that you want to keep clean and keep in mind when using your e-nail. So to change out the coil, or to put in a new one, or to clean one out, you can take this off, use one nail, you can twist off the cup just like that, or if you have a toothpick or something like that, you can put it right in the little notches, kind of use it screwdriver-esque to loosen it up, and then it will just come right off all on its own. Easy thread. So there's your base by itself, and here is your element and coil. I'm going to show you a close-up of that. Here it is. It's really small, nice, stainless steel. See if I can get that to focus back here so we can get a little better light. There you go. And really simple setup. So the one thing you want to remember is right back here, you can see in the light there's a little hole in there, and that little hole is your airflow over your coil, which is inside that little cup in there. You can see. So you want to make sure that that's clean, and if there's ever any issues where you're trying to pull on the vaporizer and you're not getting any airflow to come through, that is most likely going to be your culprit. Now, when you have it on your base, it may look a little different, so I'll just show you that real quick. Inside here is where it sets. There's some threading on the outside there, and then right in the center is that same air hole from your element. And you'll sometimes see a little seepage in there. It's alright, just make sure that you clean it off. That's where your airflow and your electricity connects for all this to go down. Very important spot in the whole rig. So yeah, that's your e-nail and replaceable coil. You should get an extra coil when you buy your e-nail, so you should have an extra one no matter what. The last little part of all of this is, well, my favorite part, and that is showing you how to load her up properly and proper usage of the SuperVaper E-nail kit. So I showed you how to charge it already. So now I'll show you how to load up your base, put on your mouthpiece, turn on your battery, and have a little vape. Really quite easy. My suggestion is to use a wooden, plastic, or glass dabbing, poker, loader tool, or whatever you want to call it, as to not disturb the wires in there too much. They are a little fragile. They can be poked a little bit, but if you poke them too much, they will get messed up and you'll have to get a new coil. So you want to take good care of them. Easy enough. So here's our base. Oh, where'd you go? All established with our coil and everything. And basically what you want to do is you want to take a dab's worth, or a small piece of your solid concentrate or medication, and lay it across the coil using the slits in the coil cup to guide your dabber or tool. So that basically goes something like this. Easy as pie. So now, there it is, my concentrate sitting right on top of my coil. If I felt that it wasn't directly on top of there, which it might not be totally perfect, I could always push it over a little bit, mallet it around so it gets nice in the middle. The one thing you want to remember is keep a little bit of the space on either side of the cup there, because as I said before, that is where all the airflow comes, through that bottom hole that I was talking about. So you want to be sure that there is airflow so you can get something out of it, and it isn't just going to vape and fill up the chamber and sit there. Once you're all loaded up, just throw your cover on there, screws on a couple rotations. Doesn't need to be very tight at all we're doing is covering up that element and directing the vapor towards us. And there is a little O-ring there, just squish it down just a little bit, like I said, it doesn't need to be ultra tight. The same goes for when you're loading your coil and base assembly onto your battery. Doesn't need to be ultra tight either. Just needs to go down and be nice and snug. So there it is. It's just about ready to go. One feature left to show you, and here it is. To turn on your vapor battery, all you have to do is press the button 5 times in under 2 seconds. There it'll go. It blinks and tells you that it's on. Now when I push the button, it's going to send power to the coil. Now we can have a vape. So here we go. Let me have one of those. To take a vape, all you have to do is press the button and inhale slowly at the same time. If you hold down the button for too long, it'll start to blink to let you know that it's timed out, so it doesn't use too much power and it doesn't overheat the coil too much. So let's have one. Very nice. Temperature is nice and consistent. Not too hot of a vapor coming off of the top of that. Can be a little harsh on the first couple of vapes off of a fresh coil. But there is a cool feature about the silica wicks that we use on the inside of the E-nail here. And that is some of your concentrate will get wicked into that glass fiber. And so it will make it last longer than just one hit. So now I could go back and I could take another 1 or 2 off of that small piece without getting too much burning flavor or too harsh. You do want to be careful because it is a nice and smooth hit, so you don't want to inhale too much and hack yourself out. But the other last cool feature about the SuperVaper E-nail kit is for single dab situations. You can load that cup up with a single dab and attach this to the female end of your water pipe or filtration system with that sort of connection. This will fit right on there, and push the button as if it was just as if it was a titanium or quartz nail. It'll work just the same way, but you may get a little drippage into the mouthpiece. And as I said before, keep that nice and clean. You won't have too much trouble there. Check it out. It's a nice little piece of equipment. Find it out there. SuperVaper vaporizers.